it's Belinda, Selene, and welcome back to my channel. I am standing in the middle of my glam room and it is such a huge mess. So today we're going to be doing a clean with me video, and I got some new things that I ordered online and went shopping for at Target. So I'm going to show you guys like how I'm going to clean and decorate certain areas. It's not that much. So I was like, should I call this a clean and decorate with me video? Because I only have a few things. But it's just such a mess. And I know you guys love the mess. So I'm going to go ahead and clean everything up. I'm standing around so much. It's going to give me anxiety if it stays there. Hey loves, it's Belinda, Selene, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to share with you guys a clean with me video. I am standing in my glam room and it is such a huge mess. Like, just looking around is driving me nuts. That's because I've been focusing on other areas of the house, trying to get ready for the baby, and I've just completely forgotten about where I get ready. I just have things thrown everywhere. It's driving me nuts. I'm going to be sharing with you guys also some new things that I got. Just some little things, like we got like new bedding, and I switched out a couple of the carpets and rugs, and just trying to get ready for the baby. And I also just, you know, want to spur things up a little bit because I feel like we've had the same decor around our house for such a long time. Yeah. Also, our bed covers are so uncomfortable. It's getting really, really hot outside, and I still have like our winter covers on, and I needed something that was a little bit lighter. So I have been doing some shopping, and I'll show you guys the new things that I got. I washed this cover that I got from Target, and it didn't dry completely in the dryer, so I just put it out here to dry overnight. It's nice and dry now, so I can put it in our bed. And I have, of course, Friends on. It's on every single day. By the way, over here, I'll show you guys. Let me zoom in. This is a picture that our godson, our little nephew, drew. And it's all of us, including the baby. It is the cutest thing ever, so I just have it up there because it's so cute. Oh my god, I love it. And then I got rid of that carpet over there, which needs to go. And used by little baby Yoda. The child from The Mandalorian. I love that show. It's gonna come back soon. I'm excited. But Ricardo got that from the Disney store. And right now, he's on the Mamaroo. He's just chilling there. We wanted to test out the Mamaroo and see like what it did. So we just put the little baby Yoda on there, which I think is so cute. Let's start off in our bedroom, and I am just changing out the sheets. And a little pregnancy hack that I have for you pregnant mamas who now have to sleep on your sides and on your left or right side, and it's not very comfortable because you don't have support. I did not end up getting a maternity pillow, which I thought I desperately needed once I was further along in my pregnancy in the second trimester. But instead, I just put on a mattress topper, which we've had, but we took off temporarily, but now I put it back on, and it molds around your body. It's extremely comfortable. I could sleep through the night, even now that I am in the last home stretch. I am 9 months pregnant now, and it definitely does help a lot. I sleep great every single night, and I don't feel like I don't have any support because I have it all around my body without needing to like move around a pillow, which is really, really nice. So that's just a little tip that I have for you guys. And this is the new linens that I got. I replaced our linens with satin ones because I also get really hot at night. And even though we keep the temperature low because I get so hot, even covers or anything like that make it harder for me. And it's funny because Ricardo's like, I don't feel it. He's like, you know, I'm perfectly fine. He's like, but I know that of course you're pregnant. So the satin sheets definitely helped out a lot, and I got mine from Amazon. And then the new linens that you see here are from Target, and they're from the Chip and Joanna Gaines, I think it's called Magnolia line at Target, and I love them. I just think it's like very simple and cute and very, very light. So I'm just gonna go ahead and grab all of our old linens and then put that into the washer machine, which does not fit very well, but at least it fits. And then afterwards, when I dry it, I do have to extend it out over on the stairwell to dry completely because I want to make sure that it's nice and dry before I put it away. guys have been watching my videos, you guys know that as soon as the laundry comes out of the dryer, I fold them immediately, and that is to prevent any wrinkles from happening. And also sometimes I can't get to putting the clothes away right away, so it'll be a day or two before I do. And so what I do is I just fold everything in there as soon as it comes out of the dryer while it's hot, and then I will go ahead and sort it out later, like between Ricardo and mine's clothes, and then I'll go ahead and put our socks together. So that makes it just so much easier because I cannot stand wrinkled clothes. If I have wrinkled clothes, like I have to steam them. I don't know why, I just can't. And I do not like ironing. So this definitely helps out, even though our pajamas are just kind of cram in there for right now. Something that I've been looking forward to and I haven't had a chance to do yet is to plug in my Cinderella carriage that's from a subby here, and her name is Jessica, and I'm so grateful and so excited. Thank you so much for gifting this to me. I saw this online and I was like, oh my goodness, how do I get my hands on this super cute carriage? It would look so cute in my Disney corner. And over here's where I have all of my souvenirs from Disney whenever we go on certain trips with my family, and I just love this corner of our room so much. I also have these glass frames from Fracture, and they're just so cute. I'll have a coupon code down in the description box below for the frames, and then all the items too if you guys are interested. I know you can get them on Amazon. I got them from the parks when you would go visit, but they are available online if you want to purchase them as well. I'm going to be adding these wax cubes, and it smells like fresh linen. I was very impressed that only one of these cubes actually released a lot of fragrance, because when I was downstairs and Ricardo was coming up from the basement, because that's where his work office space area is, he was like, what is that? It smells really good. And I was like, wow, you could smell it. We're all the way down here on this first floor, and this is like the furthest room from downstairs, and you could totally smell it. And I only left it on for maybe like 15 minutes, and then I turned it off and the fragrance was still lingering. So I was very, very impressed with that, and it just smells so good. And these are our memories. So I do have a few of memories from both Disneyland and Disney World. I honestly cannot wait to go back someday. I don't know when that's going to happen, especially because once the baby is here, we're not going to be traveling, even if things start to open up again, but I'm super, super excited. And then over here is where I actually keep my Alex and Annie bracelets, and I saw that on Pinterest, so I had to do it, and it's so cute. I love waking up in the morning and just like seeing this little corner, and then I keep my jewelry in this little tiny jewelry box that I got from Target. Ricardo still had some of his Father's Day presents in this bag, and he was just like eating the candy. That was part of his gift. And then I was so excited that I got him this jersey because it was on back order for such a long time, and it finally came in like 2 months later. That's how early I had to get it because I knew that it wouldn't come sooner than that. So he really liked it, so I just went ahead and I put it up in his closet, which I actually plan to frame and then put it in his man caves. That's the plan, so we'll see if we'll actually do that. Next is my nightstand, and I have to declutter and get everything out of these drawers that's inside of here. I don't have much things that are useful, and I want to clean them out so that way I can add things for the baby, like things that I'm going to need when I'm breastfeeding late at night especially. So I'm just going to do that in another video, but that's something that I really want to work on. Alright, here's the next one we have to tackle. I'm so embarrassed to show you guys this. Ah! It looks so bad. I just come in here and dump everything at this point. I'm trying to put together my hospital bag. There's just like, I don't even know. There's probably like chores everywhere and I'm not even paying attention. Hey, let me show you guys some things that I got from Target. That's why it's such a mess, because I just like, if I go shopping or anything, like I just bring it here and dump it. And it's just like, I don't want it in our living room, so I'm just bringing it down here. So look how cute this little outfit is. It's Mickey. So I told you guys this before in a video that I really want us to buy a house in Florida, like a vacation home when it's winter here and it's like below zero and so ugly, and we could just go on vacation to Florida. Who knows if that's ever gonna happen, but that's just my dream. I talked to you guys over on Instagram and I said I really wanted to get like the stuffed animal, just so that I could take like a picture of him with it, or like get some musketeer ears or something. I don't know. I'm just so excited. This is so cute. And then look at this one. It's so cute. I want to get like one of the plush toys and have him take a picture with it too. Like, I am just gonna go picture crazy because I know they're little for so long, for such a little time, and then all you have is pictures to look back on. So, and then look at this. Oh, on the other side. So this is from Target and I love it. It's so cute. And you know what? I have been doing so well on holding back on getting him newborn items or 0 to 3 months, and getting him more clothes when he's older, because I know he grows out of them so fast. But I was like, you know what? This is my first baby. I'm gonna buy him this, even if he wears it one time. I don't care, because this is so precious and I want like the cutest little pictures of him. We recently did another ultrasound and I want to do one from when he was really small, and now that he's bigger inside my belly. So I really wanted to get those two and just put it up in our living room. So I got that too. When rooms get this messy, I have no idea where to start, and I feel so overwhelmed that I put it off. But I've noticed that if I start using or organizing one category, it makes things a lot easier. So in this case, it's going to be clothes, because I could tell which ones are dirty, the ones that are on the floor, the ones that are folded or off the ground are clean. I don't know. So I'm like, you know what? If I see it on the floor, that means that it's dirty. So I'm just going to put it all in the washing machine later on. So I'm just sorting it out, and this little hamper separator makes things so much easier because there's 4 different hampers and I can easily just like sort things out. I'm also going to be making a special load just for the baby clothes, because I do have the baby detergent. Do you guys separate your baby's clothes from your clothes, or like once they get older, do you just put it all in one load, or like how do you guys do it? I'm just curious. For right now, all of his clothes are being washed separately, just because I don't want them to be mixed in with our stuff, and that way I can keep my eye out for things that are going to shrink, or things that need to be like gently washed, just depending on the fabric, or you know, a blanket or whatever it is that I'm washing. So for right now, he does have like his own little load that I'm making, and I make a little pile so that way when I have enough for a load, I can go ahead and put it in the washer. So just let me know, because I don't really know when you start putting it all together within your clothes. And I know that's such a strange question, but I've heard like once they get older, they're not as sensitive to certain things. So yeah, let me know. This is a little bit later on in the day. I actually had to take a break, go to my doctor's appointment, and then come back. So as you can tell, the sun went down, and now I am just trying to see what I need for the hospital. I'm putting together my hospital bag, so I just dumped a bunch of things that I thought I needed so I wouldn't forget, and I'm trying to get my suitcase organized so that way it makes things so much easier. Instead of like carrying like a tote bag around, we could just roll it into the hospital and it'll make things easier. That's what I've heard. I've been watching a lot of videos and taking a lot of advice from all you mamas, and people have said it is so much easier to bring in a suitcase that you can easily roll in and out than to carry a bunch of bags. If you guys have been watching my videos, you guys know that I use the KonMari method in certain areas of our house, including like my shoes and purses. They have to be able to be seen at all times, otherwise I forget what I have and I won't use it. So I love these bookshelves for that reason. I got them from IKEA and I just replaced the doorknobs on there with ones that I found at Walmart, I believe, and they just definitely like stepped up the bookcase game because they look a lot more luxurious than just normal bookshelves, and I think it has to do with the knobs. They look so great and I love the way that they turned out. So if you guys are curious, I do get a lot of questions about the bookshelves, and they were super inexpensive compared to others from IKEA, and they definitely do the job. They keep the dust out of my purses, so I don't have to worry about putting them in dust bags, and it just makes things so much easier. It would be really helpful also if you guys let me know what is one thing that you are so glad that you brought with you in your hospital bag, or one thing that you regret that you didn't bring, or something that you didn't think you would use but you actually did use just because we're getting it all together. And I don't think Ricardo can leave the hospital once he's there and come back home and pick it up, so we're trying to pack everything that we would need for a few days in our hospital bags, and we just want to make sure that we have everything together.
Wide awake is the way that you left me, side by side in your car in the backseat. Wide awake is the way that you left me. Oh,
I didn't even see this pile of clothes that were on top of here. So I think these were clean, that's why I kept them on top. When they're dirty, they're usually like on the floor. So I have to put those away too. And then my curtain rod fell, so I can't get up there. So I just have to wait for Ricardo to help me with that. So I just left it back there for now.
I wanna be there, won't you be mine? Take down your walls and let me, yeah, brick by brick, now let me. In my bed 5 to 12, wish I could sleep. Dream about all the ways you could reach me, but now you keep missing out on me, that's for sure. Take down your walls and let me, ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, brick by brick, now let me, ooh, ooh, ooh.
Something that I cannot keep clean for the life of me is my vanity. Are you guys the same way? Like, I just feel like I have a million things on top, and I do my makeup pretty often because I do like to film and create content for you guys, and overall I just really enjoy getting ready. It makes me feel good. It makes me feel like I'm productive throughout the day when I feel like I'm ready to do anything that I have to do, and therefore I always have my makeup brushes out, my makeup out, and I just feel like it's never clean. I also think it's because I have a lot of makeup. So I'm planning to do a giveaway over on my Instagram. If you guys don't follow me yet, make sure that you do, because I like to do giveaways over there. It just makes me so much easier communicating and picking a winner. And so I get a lot of PR packages, and I'm just going to give away some of the things that have came in recently and that I think you guys would love.
And I keep fading into the background. I'm wide awake, now you keep missing out for sure. Take down your walls and let me, ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, brick by brick, now let me, ooh, ooh, ooh. I wanna be right there by your side. I wanna be there, won't you be mine? Take down your walls and let me, yeah, brick by brick, now let me. In my bed 5 to 12, wish I could sleep. Dream about all the ways you could reach me, but now you keep missing out on me, that's for sure. Take down your walls and let me, ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, brick by brick, now let me.
Something that drives me nuts are these lights. They're just so big and bulky, and I need them whenever I film at night, which I try not to do because setting them up honestly just takes so long, but I do use them pretty often, and so I need a space for them. and I usually have like nowhere to put them. So anywhere that I do put them, it's just annoying to have, especially because we used to use the nursery as a storage room where we would just put extra things that we have. And I'm sure you guys have seen the declutter of that room over and over again, because we would just have all kinds of things in there. And now that it's the nursery, I don't know where to put them. So we're putting them in the guest room for right now, since that's not being used, but they're just so big. And I always hear vloggers talk about it, and I always wonder, like, where do you guys put your lights? Like, they're just so annoying and so big. I've gotten a lot of questions about this vacuum. It is a Shark vacuum, and I very much enjoy it because it is kind of heavy, because it is very powerful. But what I like about it is that it has a motor, so it brings you forward, so you don't have to do too much work trying to push it, and then it's just easier to like bring it back. I'll have that link down below for you guys as well. Okay, so I had to put it on pause. I have Harry Potter on right now. It is the next day and had to stop filming in the middle of the day because I did have a doctor's appointment. I got to see our sweet little baby boy, and it was the coolest thing ever. He was like moving his eyes, blinking, like sucking on his little hand, and he was moving a lot, and it was the best thing ever. It was so cool. He's so cute, and I think he has my nose. So we went to the doctor's appointment, then I had to stay a little bit later because I have to do a stress test for him since this is an IVF pregnancy, so I didn't get a chance to finish. I came back later on, I finished the room, but then it was already too late. So right now I'm going to change the pillow covers because I ordered some on Amazon, and I was just tired of having so many pillows in our house and changing them out throughout the season. As much as I love doing it, I felt like I was running out of storage and I didn't know where else to put the pillows. So what I decided to do now is just buy pillow covers and keep the same pillows, so that way I just exchange the pillowcases. McCarthy's in the background, you can see him.
You can see me?
Yeah, you can see you. He was trying not to be in the shot. Okay, so
Take those out.
he is so shy being in front of the camera. He has to be like totally ready, like he has to be mentally prepared to film, and it's rare when he does make an appearance. So he was like, please just take that out. He's like, I wasn't ready. I'm like, okay, sure, no problem. So right now I'm just replacing the covers, and I thought this would be such a great idea in order for me not to accumulate too many pillows, because I now am running out of space of where to put these. I have a linen closet where I have them, and then I have seasonal pillows, but honestly, like, it's just so much easier to replace the covers. So that's what I'm gonna try and do now. Don't hold me up for it, because sometimes I see pillows that I absolutely love, like if I go to Home Goods or TJ Maxx or Marshalls or anything like that. So I'm gonna try to only get covers from now on, but if I see a cute pillow, I'm gonna have to get it if the covers don't come off easily. Before putting those away, I'm going to go ahead and grab the blanket and the pillow covers and put them in the washing machine and head on upstairs, because these just came in the mail. They are from Amazon, and they're little boxes that I can store things in for the nursery. It's still coming along together, and I'm so excited. Here's the baby's closet, and I still have a lot of organizing to do. So I recently got those boxes up there, and that's where I'm going to put clothes that he no longer fits in, or just things that I don't currently need until much later. So for example, if there's something that he won't be using until he's like 6 months or so, I could put it up there, and then as he grows out of his clothes, I could just put them up there as well, so I don't get him confused with like the clothes that he could wear. I saw this in a vlog, and I thought that was such a smart idea, so that way I can I don't have to like declutter every single time he grows to another size, like the entire closet. I could just like put them up there. So we have a bunch of random things here, so I need to put those in order, and that's where these boxes come in handy. So I measure them to see if they fit inside there, so it looks a little bit more organized. And I plan on making labels for these, that way I know what's inside of each one. after our drive-by baby shower, I definitely felt so much more prepared since we had a lot more things that we needed. But I just dropped everything in this room, and now I'm gonna go ahead and organize it by category. And if you guys haven't seen that video, you guys should totally check it out. I did a haul sharing with you guys things that were on my baby registry. If you need some help with ideas of what to put on your baby registry, or you're just curious to see what we got for the drive-by baby shower that my sister threw, I also shared with you guys an example of what you could do for your drive-by baby shower if you don't plan to have one or had to cancel yours due to the current situation that's going on. But it was still really special and memorable, and my sister put it all together along with my mother-in-law and my mom and Ricardo. So it was just so nice, and it definitely helped us out a ton, and we got to see our friends and family. So now I'm just categorizing things by when the baby will need them, so that way I know exactly where to go and I don't have to go through all of the things that we have, and I could easily just grab a basket, know what's in there, and be able to use it. So things that he is going to need when he's older goes in like a certain basket, and then like the swaddles go in a different basket, and like toys and things when he's older go in a different basket. Alright, that looks so much better already. So that way it looks a little bit more organized and I know what's in there. And I don't know, I'm trying to make this look as best as I can and be organized. Something that I really wanted to do was to put up his ultrasound pictures in this frame that I bought from Target that I showed you guys earlier. But I wanted them to look a little bit more artistic with less information from like the text that's on there. So I went ahead and I took a picture on my phone of the ultrasound. I transferred it over on my computer, and then I went ahead and I edited it and I cropped off some of the information on the sides because I just really wanted that specific look. And the first picture that I have on top is from when he was 7 weeks old, and then the one on the bottom is when he was 24 weeks old. And I just love to see how big he got in those short few months, and it's just so fascinating to see how fast they grow. And I remember when that first ultrasound came, I was so scared and nervous, and once we progressed with the pregnancy, I was just so grateful and thankful. So that's just like a reminder to myself that, you know, miracles happen, that our baby is getting bigger and he's healthy, and I just can't wait for his arrival. So I wanted it to have it here downstairs because this is like where we're always walking by, and just to see it just makes me so happy. So I love the way that it turned out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and you guys got some ideas for decorating your house or things that you can do, or if it just motivated you to get up and get that task done that you needed to do. And hopefully you guys subscribe, stick around if you guys want to see more videos like this, and I will talk to you guys next time. Muchos besos. Mwah.
Now all the nights seem so overrated. What was it worth? I can't take back, I can't stop feeling